Hello. Today we are going to learn about the octopus. The octopus is an animal that lives in the ocean. Like all animals, the octopus needs food, air, water, and a way to protect itself from being eaten by other animals. As we learn more about the octopus, I am going to show you how to draw one. So I know what you're thinking. The octopus must get its water from the ocean itself because it lives in the ocean and the ocean is made out of water. But this isn't true. All living things are made mostly out of water, and we need fresh water to live. The octopus actually gets the water it needs from the food it eats. Because, like I said, all animals are made mostly out of water. So whatever it eats, the octopus gets the water it needs from the food it eats. Now, animals that live in water have a special way to get air or oxygen. Oxygen is the special air that animals need to live. Fish and octopus have a special part of their body called gills. And so the water goes into the gills, and the gills takes out the oxygen that is already in the water. This is the same for actual fish. They also have gills. One of the cool ways that an octopus protects itself from being eaten by other animals is that it could change color to look like whatever it is around. This is called camouflage. The octopus has many little suctions called suckers that help it grab onto things on its long arms. Now, the octopus has 8 arms, and that's why it's called an octopus. Octo is another word for the word 8, for the number 8. And so, as I was saying, one of the ways the octopus is able to get its food is because it could change color. And so the animals do not see it coming, since it looks just like the other things that it's around. So it's hiding, and this is called camouflage. When an animal looks a lot like whatever it's around. Now, by changing color, it's also able to escape animals that wants to eat the octopus. Another way the octopus protects itself from being eaten by other animals is it has a special type of ink that it keeps in its body, and it squirts the ink out so that the water becomes all black and foggy, And so whatever it's trying to escape cannot see it when the water turns black. And if you look at the octopus, it looks a little bit like a balloon. And just like when you blow up a large balloon and you let it go, an octopus could take in lots and lots of water and then shoot that water out. And just like how the balloon would zoom, zoom, zoom around the room, the octopus could escape predators quickly. Predators is a word for animals that eat other animals. And so a shark would be a predator to an octopus because the shark wants to eat the octopus. So, I already have 4 arms on my octopus. But if you look at it, some of those arms might be behind it. So I'm gonna add some arms behind it. Let's see. Maybe this arm goes under the one I already drew. So that's 4, 5. This one could go off the page. Maybe it comes back around over here. That looks fun. Okay. Different things that the octopus eats are different types of shellfish like clams, shrimp, and other animals that live on the ocean floor. I'm gonna add a little bit of a bump here where the octopus's eye would be. Maybe a bump right here for its other eye, which could be looking the other way. Before I finish my octopus and color it in, I am going to go across with some yellow to show where the ocean floor or sand at the bottom of the ocean would be. And I'm going to take a green crayon and make some seaweed behind the octopus. Now, as I color in the seaweed, I am going to also color in the arms up here. The same green, so it looks like the seaweed. Remember, the octopus could change color to look like the things it's around to camouflage itself. Behind the octopus, I am going to make a shrimp by making a little pink oval. And then I'm gonna give it a little bit of a curly tail. And then it has little claws on the bottom like that. Make it face a little bit more pointy. And give it some antennas. And those antennas are usually pretty long. I'm gonna use some orange to make a clam. And that way the octopus has some food to eat in its picture. There's the clam. Now it's time to color in the rest of the octopus. I am going to, in some areas, color it in the same color as what's next to, so it could camouflage itself. And then in other areas, I will color it in purple so that it still looks like an octopus. So I'm going to do those two things, and then when it's all done, I will show you. So under all these arms is a mouth that the octopus has called a beak, sort of like the beaks that birds have. So I'm not going to draw a mount on the body over here because the mount is under all the arms. Maybe I will draw another fish right here, close to two of the octopus's arms. That poor fish, it might get eaten by the octopus. So there's my octopus. It's mostly purple. Some of the arms are yellow, like the sand around it on the ocean floor. Some of the arms, it changed its arm color to green to match the seaweed. And I'm going to give my octopus some blue spots around its head, just to make it look a little more interesting. I hope you learned a lot of cool facts about the octopus and how it survives.